Hey chaps, hoppy homebrew video. God, that's getting so tired now, isn't it? Forgive the noise in the background, the dryer's on, so there'll be some noise in the background. Don't like it, tough. The decanter's disappeared because the wife very helpfully has chucked it in the dishwasher, so I can't use that to decant. And the biggest glass I've got at the moment is this one here, folks. As you can see, it's a big motherfucking glass, but it's got flowers in, so I can't really use that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use another big Dad's beer glass. I'm going to use that, pour it in there, and then pour it back into the asphalt. So let's get on with this one. This one, I better tell you, haven't I? This one is called KRSN. The K stands for candy sugar that Gary's used, and the RSN is the raisin. Now, if you want to know how to do candy sugar, Gary's got a really good video on his YouTube channel. So look for Gary Smith, Gary SMIFF, and he's got some really good videos there that take you all the way through from sterilising / sanitising your. You see, you thought I was going to just say sterilising then, didn't you? Sterilising / sanitising your kit, making a yeast strain from Old Rosie, doing candy sugar, all sorts of weird and wonderful things. Really in depth as well, so check him out. But this one, it's got some candy sugar in that Gary's made, and raisins in there. This is what the RSN stands for. And the reason I asked him was, why did you put the raisins in there? He told me it's stuck in there for some body. And we like a bit of body, folks. Well, my wife does. Well, she's got no choice really. Look at the fucking size of me. So, let's give it a go. It's a flat one, folks. No carbonation. Proper scrumpy this one will be. Proper cider scrumpy type brew. So we'll leave it in there. What can we smell in there? Ooh. Ooh. Let's hide that because it's probably backwards. I can't remember whether this flips it or not, but never mind. Raisins Amigos. I really like that raisin smell, Gary. I fucking love raisins, me. So you've done. It smells almost like rum. You know, that sort of rum raisiny smell. You know, oh God, the spiced Morgan's rum you can get. It smells like that, but I know it's not. But yeah, I like the smell of it. So let's give it a little pour, folks. Again, Gary, I know you're going to be swearing at me because this is not a proper decanter. Going, oh, for fuck's sake, what's he doing that? But I've got nothing else, mate. So we've got to do it this way. So I know I'm pouring from a glass into another glass, and you know, but what can you do when the wife does the washing up? What can you do? Right. Let's have a look at the colour on that. Golden colour. Only slightly murky. I wouldn't say it's got much of a haze in there. There's a slight haze. But again, we don't care about haze, do we, Gaz? We care more about the taste. While we're here, I just want to mention briefly, give this time to aerate a bit while I'm banging on. I just want to mention briefly about the pear cider I just reviewed, and that was from a kit. And what Gary did was he used his Old Rosie strain yeast, and he got the Wilco's pear cider kit, chucked that in a big batch, and rather than using water to bring it up to 40 pints, he substituted that with apple juice. Now I'm amazed I forgot that he did that, because I'm the one that suggested to him anyway, but I just forgot all about it. So yeah, it's a good one to do, folks, and it's given me a bit of a buzz, in all honesty. I've got another bottle of it out there in the conservatory, keeping cold, because it's a bit cold out there. You haven't got a heater in it. Well, we have got a heater in the conservatory, it's just not very good, so we tend to leave it cool out there during the winter time. It's a good place to keep your beer during the winter. But yeah, so yeah, try the pear cider, folks. It's really nice. I do recommend giving it a go. Yeah, use some water. Don't use water. Don't use water. Use the pear kit and substitute the water with Tesco's Value Juice or other supermarkets are available, folks, juice. And see what you think. It's really nice. I'm really surprised. I love it. I love it. That's my favourite so far, I think. But I haven't tasted this yet. I really like the smell on this, and I'm sitting here while I'm talking, going, I can smell Morgan's spice rum, Gary. That's what I can smell. And I really, really like the smell. If I could just sit here and sniff it and not drink it, that'd be great. Because it's worked quite nicely. But, you know, I might taste it and think it's fucking disgusting. So, folks, as it's around about the 5-minute mark up here on my little timer, I'm going to have a little sip. Oh my word. That is very strong. Tasting. Oh my word. It's a bit heavy, Gary. But then that's what you put it in there for, isn't it? You put it in there for the body, to give it body. It's certainly done that, mate. It's like drinking rum. To be honest, mate, I can't smell anything else in there. I can't smell any apples, certainly. All I can smell is the raisins. The candy sugar, don't know really. I can't distinguish that from the raisin taste. Or maybe in the smell, a slight sort of more sweet, sugary smell. Maybe in the smell, but not in the taste, mate. It tastes like... See, if I didn't know that this was cider, and I had my eyes shut and I was drinking it, I'd say it was rum, because it tastes that strong. So we'll give it another go. God damn, that's a funky drink. Already it's giving me heartburn. Now that's probably just me, right? Because I suffer with acid reflux and all of that sort of crap. It's what happens when you eat and drink shit for 40 odd years. But it doesn't last long. You know, once it's gone down, you get a sort of burning sensation where you get heartburn, and that lasts for about 10 seconds or so, and then it dissipates, and then you're left with the taste of the raisins in the mouth. So if I didn't get that sort of heartburny, and that's my fault probably, Gary, and it's not yours, if I didn't get that heartburn, I'd really like this. But as it is now, it tastes too strong, mate. It's too strong. It's too far away from cider and too close to a spirit for my liking. This is more like a spiced rum. Yeah, I can't really explain it any better than that. It tastes like a spiced rum. I can see what you try to do with it, and to try and make it a bit funky, but bollocks. What else can I say about it? Let me have another little sip and see if I can find any more words to describe it. See, there's that burn just there. Still got it, and it's gone. which is a bit like if you have rum neat, isn't it? If you drink rum neat, it gives you that sort of heartburn. I don't know, guys. I mean, I don't know if you chaps out there get heartburn when you drink rum or not. I do. Oh, it stopped making a noise now, folks. I bet it's kicked off again, this little bastard. Could I drink this, Gary? Could I finish this off? Not sure, mate. I think I might struggle. And my worry, it's not worry, is that it will be too strong for people expecting a cider. You can't taste apple. All you can taste is a rum. It's like rum. I can't. It is exactly like Morgan's spiced rum. Other spiced rums are available, folks, but that's the only one that comes to mind. I can still taste it in the mouth. It's not unpleasant, don't get me wrong, but if I want a Morgan's spiced, other spiced rums are available, folks, rum, I'll drink rum. I wouldn't drink cider, so I'm going to have to mark it on that. The taste, there's no apples, can't taste apples at all. All I can taste is raisins and maybe possibly some of that candy sugar. Difficult to say on that. More in the smell, I think, the candy sugar than the taste. I would like to taste a normal candy sugar cider, Gary, without any funky stuff in it, without any raisins in. Just normal supermarket juice. Bringing the ABV up to around 5.5–6%, with just the candy sugar and nothing else in there. I think then I would know exactly what kind of flavours are in this brew, because at the moment can't really distinguish anything other than raisins. It's just fucking raisins all the way through. I mean, if you want a raisin brew, great, this is what you need. But there's no apples in there, so it's not. Can't really call it a cider. It obviously is a cider because you've got apple juice in there, but no, mate. Too strong for me, taste-wise. I'm going to have to give you I'll give you a 6.5, 6.5. The 0.5 is because I can see what you try to do with it. You try to do something completely different. So for effort, you get the 0.5. It might not sound like much. Yeah, I can't drink any more, mate. I might be able to finish this off, but it will take me all fucking day to do it. What I'll do is I might mix it with another cider and see if I can bring the strong flavours down. But at the moment, it's too strong for me, mate. Sorry. 6.5. The 0.5 for the effort. Yeah, not for me. It's I'm expecting a cider, not a rum, and it's too strong to. I mean, even your spiced ciders, you'll be able to say the same thing, no doubt. If you were to taste some of my spiced ciders, I think I've got a couple in the shed. I've got one that I made from Mullin kit, cider spices, and I had a little bit of that the other day, but it was fizzed and it just wasn't right. It needs to be boiled and drunk hot, and this gives me that feeling. It's either a spirit or perhaps you need to warm it up. Maybe I'll warm it up and see. Wind. Maybe I'll warm it up and see if I like it warm. Don't know. But yeah, 0.5 for effort, mate. Otherwise, I've got to be honest. 6.5 for me. Other people might love it because it's completely different. It's not what you would expect. I certainly wasn't expecting it to be as strong. I was expecting to have a hint of raisins. I don't know how much raisins you put in here, but it's overpowered everything else that's in it. So for that reason, yeah, 6.5%, mate. Well done for trying something different, though. I mean, thumbs up for that. So I'm going to go away and probably drink something else, and then maybe mix some of this in, just to, make it a bit, give it a bit of flavour. And I'll see you on the next one. The next one is another turbo cider with Old Rosy yeast in. Yeah, I know Gary likes his Old Rosy yeast. I think all of them have got Old Rosy yeast in, apart from this one. And even if you did use Old Rosy on this one, Gary, you probably wouldn't be able to be able to spot it because it's just too strong. But no matter, 6.5. I think so far we're head to head with the Red Bush and the pear cider. The pear cider is edging slightly ahead now, because what I found is after getting towards the end of it, I found myself getting a little bit of a buzz out of it, and I quite like that. I wasn't expecting that, and it might just be me. Perhaps I'm, a bit pissed or something. I don't know how I could be pissed though, because it's the first drink I've had today. But I quite like that. I like the little buzzes you get occasionally from your first drink. You go, oh, what's going on here? I quite like this. And it's made me want to have another one. And I know you did come up with a good idea of giving me 2 of each so that I could review one and drink one. And I didn't do that. I apologise for that. So you've got more work cut out for you than I have, because you've got to review 10 ciders and I only have to do 6. So yeah, well done, mate. 6.5. On to the next one. Cheers, chaps.